I'm concerned, Scott, that this weekend, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it happens again at Celtic Park when Aberdeen come to town, and if it happens again at Rugby Park when Rangers go down there on the Sunday. And if that happens, I don't know. I don't know what hope there is.
Yeah, you made them examples. I mean, it could happen, but I mean, it could happen at any of the grounds. There's a lot of the clubs have been culpable, and the fan bases have let off flares and different things. I don't know where it ends, but the problem is that even when you self-police it, all it takes is one daft individual to sneak one in his pocket, quickly light it, and throw it, and what can you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem. I mean, the only thing I can suggest is, I mean, even why do the clubs not get the Green Brigade, not Green Brigade, get that Union Bears, get the Red Shed or whatever? And if they want to let off flares and fireworks, can they not organise something before the game outside in a sort of outside environment where they can make the most of it?
Yeah, but that's not. They're not interested.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying in a pre-match sort of thing, that sort of thing in the build-up to the game. You know what I mean?
It's like what you got to do. Remember the wee trays of fireworks you used to get with the wee safety lights and all that, and stand back 5 yards and take a torch, and it's not going to happen. They enjoy it because they enjoy the way it looks. I think they enjoy the fact that they're sticking two fingers up at the authorities. But if they really care about the football clubs as much as they purport to care about the football clubs, surely they've got to recognise that the potential damage. And the worst thing, you ask Brendan Rodgers right now, if he's looking at he's got Leipzig, Bruges and young boys still to come at Celtic Park this season. Every point is going to be a prisoner. He wants to reach the playoff phase of the Champions League. It would be absolute madness if Celtic go into one of these games without, the core element of their support.
I mean, that's the team's the most important thing, isn't it? And that's the one thing that the fans with their actions can potentially harm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And is it going to take for somebody to get seriously injured or a player to get seriously injured before this stops? I mean, but the problem as well is, how do the authorities scan all the fans that go in? All the fans that go in. I mean, you've heard all the stories about ahead of cup finals, people hiding things in gardens and throwing them across the fence into the Hampden and all that shit. I mean, the lengths that people go to is unbelievable. But I mean, it's the fans themselves. I mean, you're right. Self-policing is probably going to be the only way.
What about the actual police, Bunsey? I mean, because they seem to stand back and allow this to happen.
But so do the league officials. So do the clubs. Yeah. What they do. So I mean, why should the police should step in, but the clubs should be doing it. It goes back to the clubs as well. If the clubs go back and take a zero tolerance stance domestically, then it should help. Do
you know what they should do? Do you know what they should actually do? Because I'm actually recalling. Remember, there was a recent Old Firm match at Hampden, and there was again rockets getting fired from inside the stadium out towards the pitch. Absolute madness. See, when that happens, or if that happens, or if there's any sign of pyrotechnics, there should actually now the club should actually just say, right, that's it. Players are coming off the pitch. If you can't behave yourselves up there, then the players aren't prepared to go back out, or we're not prepared to send the players back out. Maybe that's the only way. But it's time for firm action.